What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 49, and today we have 3 more games with St Johnstone in the FA Cup as well as the Premier League 2. We have a third round tie in the Cup away at St Andrews against Birmingham. This is the game we didn't get time to play in the last episode, and also 2 big games in the Premier League, away at Turf Moor against Burnley and at home to Norwich as well at McDermott Park. And also, to start today's episode off, a transfer offer too for our left back Brian Easton, one of the few players here that were original St Johnstone players, if you will, and it's for... Sorry, I can't help but laugh at that. It's from Millwall, who want to buy Brian Easton for 325 grand. I mean, really? Okay, fair enough. He can go to the den if he wants. I don't mind that at all. Do you know what? I won't even counter off for it. I'll let Aris take him for 325 grand and 100 grand less than his valuation. It's all right, Chopper. You can take him for less than valuation. I don't mind. And yeah, I call him Chopper and not Bomber. That's funny, man. Like, seriously, I rarely ever get transfer deals, including Millwall. But Easton's going to go to the den then, totally fine with me. And also a bid for Douglas McKenzie here as well, who I must say I don't really know much about. 635 grand from Crewe is the bid. He's 17 years old with 64 overall. I don't know whether this guy has potential or whether he's one of the youth players that I'm okay letting go. I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit of a weird way to start today's episode off, really. Who's Douglas McKenzie? Is he on a sell list or something? Yeah, he is. For some reason, Douglas McKenzie is on the to sell list. This must be one of the youth players that came out of the academy with no potential whatsoever. I got a couple of them on the transfer list right now. Him and Ollie Young are the 2 that are transfer listed. So yeah, Douglas McKenzie must be one of the youth players with no potential whatsoever. So because of that, we're going to let him go to Gretzky Road. That's totally fine with me. Was it Crewe? Was it Crewe? Pretty sure it's Crewe. Yeah, Crewe. For 635 grand, that's totally fine with me. So 2 players getting sold, it seems, pretty early in today's episode. That's okay with me. Still not enough to buy a new player, but getting some dead without the club, that's always a good thing. And so we'll go into the first game of today's episode then, away at St Andrews to take on Birmingham in the FA Cup third round. I will be resting quite a few players for this game, but still keeping a few usual first 11 players out there, because I'm not really too fussed about the cup, but it still could be quite nice to have a good cup run. Quite nice, wouldn't it? So we'll see what we can do. So Birmingham away, the first game of today's episode, taking on championship opposition in the FA Cup. Can we get the win? Let's hope so. Come on, the St Tees. But of course, you guys know the rule. All I want to do really is just avoid the FA Cup replay. You know, win or lose. I mean, yeah, of course I want to win, who wouldn't? But I just don't want to replay anything but a replay. That's always my philosophy going into the Cup games. Here's Adams for Birmingham across towards his man. Shot comes in from range and McMillan makes an impressive stop. Birmingham now growing in confidence. They go in search of the opening goal of the game. Davis on the ball, goes for goal from range and hits the post as well. A couple of distant strikes from Birmingham, but they just can't break the deadlock. Still 0-0, but they're getting close. I hate to say it, but this game's got 0-0 written all over it. Seriously, a couple of early chances, but I can't see either side getting inside enough times, really, and that's my fear. But here is Murray Davidson on the ball, and Murray keeps on going. Good dribbling here from Davidson, still goes. Murray Davidson keeps on going. Excellent work from Davidson, who drills it in, and right on cue, when we need a goal, it's Murray Davidson, of all players, to open the scoring. I mean, why should we be surprised? He's come up with a couple of big goals for us in a St Johnstone shirt when we need him to, and in the third round of the FA Cup, in a game where I'm so desperate to not have a replay, we turn to the man with an accent. I say the accent, it's my accent, which makes his name sound ridiculous, who drills it in and makes it 1-0 to the boys from Perth. Birmingham 0, St Johnstone 1, and it's Murray Davidson. I love Murray, you know, I really do. Like, Easton can go, Wotherspoon can go, but Murray, no, I want him to stay until he retires, just like Macri. He's a club legend under me. He's going nowhere until he decides to hang up his boots. Still chance here for Birmingham to respond instantly, but there is Barry with the tackle, but Adams sneaks in a tackle on Patterson, and the ball comes inside, and the shot is into the bottom corner from Adams, and I only have myself to blame for letting Birmingham get straight back on level terms after Murray put us in front. I tried to get the ball clear of Patterson, but Adams just stuck a toe in, really, to pop the ball away from him. Great finish, to be fair, into the bottom corner. No chance for McMillan, and Birmingham back on level terms. Well, Birmingham going in search of that goal to put them in front for the first time, but Barry did exceptionally well there as Dougie Reid finds Rob Hamilton. There will be chances in this second half for both teams to win this game, and hopefully if we get one, we take it, because there's a chance straight away here. Ewan McDonald on the ball, trying to cut inside. He does well. It's still McDonald. Good dribbling, rolls it across towards Rob Hamilton, and the shot's deflected, and it's going to carry in. I don't believe it. What a stroke of fortune. Rob Hamilton is going to claim the goal, but it took a massive deflection of Ryan Shotton, and that was just unbelievable. You know, we've got some luck this season, I'll be the first to admit it, but after last season, I think it's only fair that we get some good fortune. Ryan Shotton sees the ball deflect off his heel and carry over the goalkeeper's despairing dive, but I've got to be honest here, despite the deflection, I still feel like the goalkeeper should save it. I mean, what's he doing there? It's like he doesn't want to touch the ball. I mean, honestly, it just carries over his gloves into the bottom corner. I'm clapping, Rob's going to claim it. It is 2-1. We're back in front, but what a bizarre goal. Come on, lads, we're almost there. 4 minutes to go. Can we hang on to the win and get us through to the next round of the FA Cup? I just don't want to replay. Barry, that's yours, mate. Barry, that's yours. Of course it's yours. You're a monster, mate. Gleeson through towards Davis. Ball inside, and Barry's there again. Heading balls away like his practice. Davis on the ball again. Another ball in. Why not? This time Sutar takes a gamble. Goes up for it. Heads it away. It's still 2-1 to St Johnstone. Gleeson, though, plays it inside, and Adams' his shot wide of the post. And there it is, the dreaded FA Cup replay is avoided. Final score, Birmingham 1, St Johnstone 2. It's a back-to-back win for the first time in quite some time as well for the boys from Perth. Excellent stuff, and we're into the hat for the next round. I felt we were the stronger side as well and deserved the win. Delighted to go through, and again, just avoiding that FA Cup replay. That's all I really wanted. And after the game, we can see that two players have indeed been sold. Douglas McKenzie off to Crewe for 675 grand, and also Brian Easton off to the Den for 325,000 pounds as well. So is that exactly 1 million for the pair? I think it is. My maths is so bad though, probably not. But anyway, a bit of money there for those two players. That's okay with me, as they were deadwood and didn't play too much anyway. And also a scout report, the final one of Jack's latest 9-month mission. So Gordon McCall looks all right, still coming to our academy. Excellent work, Jack. And also Rob Robertson does look pretty decent as well, so he'll also come to the academy. Shane Stewart is gone, so he didn't give us a passport photo, and Ben Drummond probably won't make the cut. Duncan McCutcheon, almost definitely not as terrible, and Barry Strachan not good enough either. So cheers, Jack. We'll send you out again, and appreciate the 9 months worth of work. And we're now moving into the second game of today's episode. We're away against 12th place Burnley at Turf Moor, diving straight into it as well, as we aim to make it 3 wins from 3 in all competitions. Come on, St Johnstone. Very scrappy start to this game. No chances inside the first 15 minutes, but maybe one here with Malcolm down the left-hand side for Burnley, back towards Andre Gray. And Gray finds his man Grilic inside towards his man Scott Arfield. Back towards Grilic, just wide of the post. Poor first start from us, haven't really looked good at all, as Burnley are still tied with us at 0-0. And this goalless draw wouldn't be a bad result, to be fair, because Burnley are very good at Turf Moor, as we know in real life, but we play better on the road, so really, we've got to sort this out and get some chances. Maybe one here. Burt crosses to the centre. It's a poor delivery, though. It's a poor first touch, though. McDonald wins it back. Hamilton with a fake shot, tries to get inside, loses it, wins it back, loses it, wins it back towards McDonald, and Tom Heaton makes an impressive stop. Tom Heaton always has a stormer against me in career mode. He's one of those players who always does well. A bit like Nampalis Mendy and Aaron Ramsey. He always plays extremely well whenever I face Burnley. Still, ball back in our favour here. Sutar towards Barry. Maybe one more chance for the break to go in front. In a half, a few chances, particularly for the men in yellow. Mitchell on the ball, finds McDonald, rolls it through towards Tony Watt, our top scorer, running through one-on-one. Is this the moment? Surely Heaton makes the save, but Tony Watt turns in the rebound, and just before the break, we strike through our top scorer and the league's top scorer. Once again, a bit of good fortune, because the save by Heaton goes straight back to our number 22, but we'll take it, and we go in front just before half-time. Tony Watt released. Good save initially by Heaton, but Watt, first to react, puts the ball into the open goal, and is into double figures for the first time this season, and he's the only St Johnstone player to reach double figures in the Premier League. Well done, Tony. 1-0 to the Sainties. I mean, you have no idea how glad I am that I settled on Tony Watt. You know, you guys know I wanted Lee Griffiths. He was sensational in the World Cup. I really wanted him for St Johnstone, but I settled on Tony Watt, and he's been absolutely fantastic. But now a chance for Burnley to respond instantly, and they've done just that as well. I can't believe it. This is exactly what happened against Birmingham. We score a goal, we go in front just before half-time, and then instantly we're pegged back. Come on. Logan Reed, quick throw out wide towards Rob Hamilton. Chancer on the break. Let's go. Dougie Reed on the ball. Good ball through towards Tony Watt. Has Burke with him. I'll send him down the right. Burke, can you cut inside? Yes, you can. Keep on going. Wait for the run of Tony Watt. Pick him out. It's Watt on the ball. Going for goal. Tony Watt drills it in to the bottom corner. It's another goal for Tony Watt. This guy is just on fire as he pulls out the silencer. Burnley 1, St Johnstone 2, and our number 22 continues his fantastic goal scoring form with his 11th goal of the season. Get in! One late chance for Burnley, throw towards Jensen, in it goes towards Beza. Final chance here, Harfield tackled by Barry, but it'll come towards Guillaume. No! What's the penalty given for? It's against Barry? What, he didn't do anything? Referee, you must be joking. Ball comes inside, Barry wins it. That's not a penalty. That's never a penalty. Are you joking? How are we going to penalise Barry like that, man? Seriously, that's never a penalty. Come on, that is so biased against the old people. There's no way that's a penalty. Gray stands up to take it, and Reed makes the save. Justice. Logan Reed prevents Burnley from equalising in stoppage time with his first ever penalty save. I rarely ever save penalties in this year's FIFA. Well done, Logan Reed. And referee, that is just absolutely ridiculous. That was never a penalty, man. Seriously. And what is Tom Heaton doing? What is Tom Heaton doing as he goes back towards his goal? Why did he just leave the ball? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. We've won the game. 2-1 the final score. Get in. And we avoid slipping up and conceding 2 points late on for the third time this season, that would have been. After a ridiculous penalty decision. Final score 2-1. That man bagging a brace. St Johnstone make it 3 wins from 3. Our form is back on track. Oh, what a thrilling end to the game. Come on. Burnley had more of the ball, but I felt we were the better team and deserved these 3 points. And I'm so glad that after that heart-in-mouth moment towards the end, Logan Reed bails us out. And Barry, you owe him a Werther's original, son. Seriously, what a big save that was. And just before our third and final game, we have a bid here for John Ruddy. He's going to join Birmingham, who we just faced on a 2-year loan. So he's off to St Andrews. Totally fine with me, as you don't need 3 very good goalkeepers. So Ruddy's off. He was our ex-number 1, of course, back in Season 1, but he's now gone out on a 2-year loan, and that's all right with me. And we have another transfer offer just before the third and final game of today's episode with some tournament prize money there as well. And Mac is saying thanks for more opportunities. Mate, don't worry about it. Seriously, you can still reconsider your retirement as well. So another bid here, this time for Wotherspoon. I mean, really? Twice in the same episode. I love it. Well, there you go, Chopper. There's another one for you. Sending them down to the den from Perth. Wotherspoon is off to Millwall to go ahead and join Eastern for 550 grand. That's an unbelievable coincidence, man. Seriously. Alright then, so third and final game of today's episode. We take on Norwich here at McDermott Park, looking to make it 4 wins from 4 and keep ourselves in the top 4. Come on, St Johnstone, let's get another big 3 points here. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, so hopefully another big win here then. That'll be 4 from 4. And of course, our form took a bit of a nosedive, really. Before this run, there was only 1 win in our last 6 games, and after such an impressive start to the season, I'm so glad we've recovered and aren't just accepting the bad form as something which is just here to stay. Instead, we're doing our best to get back on the winning wagon, and that's what we're doing right now. So another big 3 points here wouldn't go amiss. Come on, the St. T's. One late chance here for us down the right in a game with no highlights whatsoever. Watt does well to keep the ball in play, but then loses it instantaneously. It's just been that sort of game, really. There's been literally nothing going on. It's been so scrappy. And this game's had 0-0 written all over it since the first minute. But maybe a late chance here. Hamilton sends Burke inside the area. Can he cross? Yes, he can. McDonald at the far post heads it straight to Logan Reed. And that was the moment. And I had more time than I realised there. Adrenaline took over. And I spurned the only opportunity of the game. One late chance for Norwich with a free kick. Brady takes it. Hamilton heads it clear, as does Chris Kane. And now Murray has skipped round his man, and away we go on to break it. It's a 3-on-1. Murray to Shane Gray, and we're going to win the game, surely, because his men over. I'll sweat it across towards Chris Kane off the bench. It's cheap, but I don't care, because in stoppage time, Chris Kane has come off the bench to win us the game and deliver a massive 3 points in the final game in January, extend the win streak to 4 games. And yes, sometimes I play sweaty. Shane Gray plays it across the face. There's Chris Kane, and when I need to do it, I'm gonna do it. A chance out of nowhere on the break, which has won us the game. Chris Kane keeps us in the top 4. St Johnstone 1, Norwich 0. I want a place in the Champions League. Come on. I'm sorry for those who don't like cutback goals. Believe me, I don't score them very often. You guys know that. But the truth of the matter is, we needed to win this game. I want us to qualify for Europe come the end of the season. If we're going to do that, from time to time, we will need to be a bit villainous and do some stuff I don't normally do to be ruthless and claim those points. Final score 1-0. Kane the hero. I rarely say that. What a big result. Terrible game, but the 3 points go to St Johnstone. That's all that matters. 4 wins from 4. We're back on the winning wagon after just 1 win in 6. The turnaround in form's been spectacular. Let's keep this up. Come on, the lads from Perth. And that's 2 wins from 2 at McDermott Park as well, I'm just realising. Curse? What curse? And also, shout out to Shane Gray as well, who would have scored his first pro goal for the club had I taken the chance with him, but instead sweated it across towards Chris Kane instead, who did the rest. So, final score 1-0, and to end the episode off as well, look at the league table, 16 games to go, and we sit in 3rd place, and I think as well after that win, we've now equalled the amount of wins we had for the whole of last season, and we have 40 points accumulated, 10 points off top, but 5 points clear of Palace in 5th. What a season it's been so far for St Johnstone, and how much further can we go? Well, that will end today's episode regardless, guys, so a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode despite the cutback, then please do leave a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all, have a great day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.